Wow, pants. Too good to play the game, huh?
Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your finger. Are you ready? Are you?
Namaste, explorers. Yes, that's right. The intro got fucked in its ass, and we are already on a Jazz Express because, goddamn it, why not? Who gives a shit? If those of you that are impressed, you're very welcome. Those of you that are sort of left wondering why, confused, maybe you feel abandoned, that the beginning of this program has changed. Well, tough titties to you. It's jazz time. Let's keep it going. Namaste. Blessings to you. I'm seeing a lot of gorgeous names in chat already. A lot of familiar names. I'm seeing somebody bring in some hearsay, bringing some inflammatory accusations already. Yogurt Enjoyer saying that I scammed their friend out of $900. Well, guess what, Yogurt? enjoyer, that's not possible. Because I have never made anyone do anything that they didn't want to do willingly. If I inspire them to give me $900, then that is an inspiration. That is a gift. I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say that your friend who spent $900 on Explorations with Leslie Tanner, maybe their life wasn't together. Maybe their life wasn't very strong. Maybe they were kind of ill in a dark place, lazy, scared. Maybe a little mentally challenged, as they say in a medical context, but outside of the medical context, they might just call your friend a big old retard. Do you know what I mean? And giving them an opportunity to give me $900, to give that kind of individual the agency, the opportunity, the ability to come into a place like this and feel the energy that they feel here and be inspired to give so much of what they have to give and watch it leave a crater in this place that we call Earth. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Jazz Express. Let's keep it going. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. Pepperoncini coming in with communal vision. Imagine a giant detached dick firing cum shots like artillery. The power of our minds allows us to come up with amazing images like that. A bit further, another penis firing counter battery loads. Namaste. So there we have Pepperoncini with maybe the most repressed sexual image, memory, and dream, sort of a dreamscape that I have imagined. So I'm imagining like a very closeted man just coming off, falling asleep to Saving Private Ryan, imagining those things. Namaste to you, Pepperoncini. Blessings. Blessings to you. Wow, wow, wow. What a beautiful night it is already. Blessings to you, my explorers, my children, my soldiers. Blessings to you. It is exploration time, guys. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. A power you vaguely sense you've possessed all along, but have been afraid of. A power that will truly allow you to become a stakeholder in your own destiny. Now, there are many facets of this program. There are many facets, ins and outs. There are as many people as there are as many paths into and out of the program. Hypocryptomatic, this shall not be real. I shall hate jazz, my dreams said. What's happening to my body? That's called just being good old sexually aroused by smooth jazz music. Hypocryptomatic. Namaste. Let it happen. You're not the first person, all right? You're in good company. A lot of people might put on, something like smooth jazz and just start feeling a sensuality that scares them. A sensuality that terrifies them. And it should. You should feel the power of a horse inside of you. Imagine that big 11-foot long cock threatening you, like a horse's cock. And you see the horse's pupils are black. They're absorbing light, running across the field into you. That is the force that is waiting inside of you to be released. A force that it comes from nature, but you are nature. And you are against nature at the same time. Nature is against nature is of and against at the same time. Man and woman, namaste. We worship and fear the moon as we worship and fear the vaginal canal. Blessings to you, explorers. Namaste to you. And so if you feel that excitement, you feel that fear, you're on the right track. If you weren't terrified, If you weren't terrified of an orgasm that you had, did you even really have the orgasm? Namaste. Jammer Danny, explorer, limo driver, pending DWI for Jammer. Okay, well, good luck with the Dewey. Jammer, welcome. Namaste to you. That's the second month in a row. Blessings to you. Blessings. Jammer. I'm so glad that you found us here. I'm so glad that you found us here, and something must be working. 2 months into goddamn row, Jammer. Screw that Trojan boy. I never have condoms. Namaste. So, hypocriptomatic, letting everybody know, if you're getting inside that puss, it is a raw dog situation. It is, and that's the rules. That's the riddle at the entrance to the cave is rubber up or rubber down. If you say rubber up, you're fucking toast. You will be launched. You got that primal aggression. That primal aggression coming from hypocriptomatic, a mentally ill aggression coming at you in your face, aroused and ready to eat the jugular out of your fucking neck because you failed the riddle. You say rubber down, welcome to the cave, welcome to maybe the greatest night, the greatest day, couple days, who knows? Let's let the vibe marinate. Let's let it develop and see where things go naturally, organically. Stop trying to get in the way of it. Stop trying to get in the way of what the universe is trying to pulsate through you. Vibrationally is what I'm talking about. Vibrationally. If you make a list out, you make a list of words. What are those things? Words, language. It's language. It's not reality. It's not vibrations is what I'm saying. You must open yourself up to the vibrational reality of the world. And you know what? I'm going to go on a limb. Hypocriptomatic, you get a lot of bullshit. Do you deserve it? I'm not here to say. But what I am saying is that at least a part of that fear comes from, at least a part of that bullshit comes from a fear of the vibrational intensity. Your vibrational intensity, as it resonates through the program, finds a home, finds a place, finds a footing that not everyone gets to find in this world. I'm talking about vibrations, not language, ladies and gentlemen. Put the language away. Language is here is a product of fear. We label words out of fear of death, evolutionarily, to communicate, to express, you have my interest, you don't have my interest, you're on my team, you're not on my team, blah, blah, blah. It's out of fear. What I'm demanding of you tonight, as we get into tonight's theme, the power of why, as we get into tonight's theme, what I'm telling you right now is we're putting the fear that created language aside. We're using the destructive power of the second step of the program, question. Those of you that have been here for a while know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The second step of the program, question. Okay? Now, those of you that have been here for a minute, you might be familiar with my refrain about questioning. You may be like, yeah, Leslie, I know, I get it, loud and clear. I get it loud and clear. I got the memo. But not everybody's experiences some of my more seasoned veterans here. So I'm going to speak to you for a moment. My lurkers, my noobs, my children just being initiated to the program of explorations. They've heard through the grapevine that the program works, and they're here. They're here to study. They're here to find out. They're here to learn. Namaste. So they step up and they say, okay, what's this program about? Well, first step of the program is to relax. It sucks. It is not good. It feels like shit. And that's the rule of thumb. If you are trying to relax in a Leslian sense, if you're trying to relax, if you're trying to put the program that guarantees to transform your life, guarantees to unlock and unleash that power within, absolute guarantee. No one will walk out of this stream the same person, and no one will walk out of this program with a dimmer light than what they came in, a brighter light, a more powerful light, a more actualized, edified light. Namaste. Now, relaxing sucks though. If you're outside, if you're one of the lost, frantic children, sort of that have not been initiated to the program of explorations, you might be walking around. You might make a little trip to Bath and Body Works. Who hasn't been there, huh? Who hasn't been there? Make a little trip to Bath and Body Works. Make a little trip to Bath and Body Works because you've got to get something for your bath. Take care of your body. Make sure it all works. You might be telling yourself that that's what I'm missing. I finally found it. I can take care of the bath. I can take care of my body. Make sure it works, is what you might be saying to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, that is so fucking stupid. That is, I'm phrasing it harshly because you need to hear it harshly. Those of you that are resistant to this message, that you get an email from Bath & Body Works saying, yeah, we got 2-for-1 3-wick candles coming up. We've got up to $9.99 free bath products for men. They're trying to kill you. You've got a sniper's laser trained onto your forehead waiting to put a bullet in the back of you like they tried to kill somebody just a couple days ago. Larry Pickle Jar, Mish brought Leslie home a coffee tonight. That's not true. That's not true. I did drink this Red Bull. Larry. Now, you might be thinking Bath & Body Works, I'm going to go get a bath. I'm going to make sure my body works. No. Once again, it is a concentration camp. If you think about Bath & Body Works, think of that movie, right? That movie where he's like, he puts on the glasses, he's like, oh, they're trying to control my mind. Oh, the world is worse, or whatever, No. For a moment, put yourself in that position. Pretend you got some blue blockers. You're feeling good about yourself. You're out and about. But things starts to look a little different. Finally, you walk by the strip mall that's got Bath & Body Works. You put the glasses on. You're unsure. And inside, it's a concentration camp full of emaciated ethnic minorities. Terrible. Bad. Now, listen, don't get me wrong. A lot of people say that I say this to glorify. I say this to promote. No, I use this image very purposefully. This is not a joke. Bath & Body Works is trying to enslave you, try to kill you, try to starve you, try to fillet you up, experiment on you. And that's what's at stake here. Nothing less than that. So when I say the first step of the program is not about relaxing in the sense that you might think of it outside of here, that it should feel bad. This is how seriously I mean it. It should feel bad. It should feel bad. It should be two shoes that are too small. It should be a cotton poly blend that chafes. It should be talking to somebody way too long that traps you at the grocery store. You try to avoid the aisle that they're in because you know it's going to be long. You know it's going to fuck up your night. But you juke, you jive, they find you in the aisle with the chips. You greedy little pig. They find you trying to pick which Lay's are the best sale. Is it Lay's or Jay's? Or maybe I should check out the Zapp's potato chips. I heard a lot of good things about those tasty chips. Well, guess what? Now you're getting fucked in the ass in a spiritual sense. In a spiritual sense, you're being fucked in your ass by this person that you've been trying to avoid the entire time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you believe it or not, this is just the first step of the program that I've been discussing. Just the first step. Now, the second step of the second step of the program, which we're moving into right now, and we will be harnessing that power tonight. Harnessing the power of the second step of the program tonight. Question. Who hit fitness? Larry, focus up. Now, when I say question, a lot of you might say, yeah, I even know about the value of questioning. I learned about, the scientific method in school. Which, if there was honest, true science, true curiosity, then I'd say let it be. However, in the wrong hands, the power of questioning is yet another religion. The power of questioning lies in its ability to destroy, not to build up, not to better ourselves, not to better each other, not to better a world, as if that's possible. The power of questioning does not serve our Candyland fantasies about how this world should go. The power of questioning is given to us by the universe to destroy self, other, and anything that connects us. Namaste. And within the arsenal, the nuclear arsenal of questions, there are many questions. People ask me, what's the best question? People ask me that all the time. They stop me in the street. And they say, Leslie, you're so successful. What are the most important questions in the world? What are the questions that you ask yourself and of the world that led to how successful you have been able to become? That led to your founding of this program that you still practice in your life? What are the questions I should be asking? Ladies and gentlemen, the most powerful and by far and away the most destructive question that can be asked by you or anyone else, anyone with lips and a tongue and a mouth to shape words. The most destructive question, 3 letters, 1 word. Why? Why? So tonight, explorers, in a moment I'm going to open up the line, and we are going to take this nuclear grade tool, weapon. We're going to point it at each other. We're going to point it at the world around us. Most importantly, we're going to point it right back at our own face. We're going to take that nuclear weapon, and we're going to point it directly at our own face. We are going to harness this power, and we are going to question, to destroy. And we will not like it, ladies and gentlemen. Also, interacting with the first step of the program that I brought up. Relax. It doesn't feel good. And by questioning, you're able to more deeply relax. They're all interconnected. So everyone that calls tonight, be prepared. Bring your A game, all right? I'm not going light. I'm not going easy on you tonight. I'm a little juked up right now. That's on purpose. That's deliberate. Because when you call tonight, 708-240-8953, in just a moment, I'm going to be taking you to task. We're going to peel back the layers of skin. We're going to peel off the scabs. We're going to find the nerve. We're going to expose that nerve to open air. You're going to scream, you're going to moan, you're going to cry. But you will come out of it one step further to that next level that we speak about so frequently here. That next level. That plane to which we are called. We know it exists. But how do we get there? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you the tools tonight. Danny Blue Jeans, poor K. Well, that's I don't know what you're talking about. Danny Blue Jeans. I don't know if you could clarify that. That'd be really helpful. Before I do, though, guys, real quick reminder, I do have a P.O. box. I have a P.O. box. If you'd like to send me something, send it on over to me. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. I just dropped the address into the chat. Send me a postcard, send me a letter, send me a little package. I love opening your stuff on the air, and I love just feeling connected to you guys, seeing what kind of progress you made, seeing what the program means to you. It truly fuels me, and it fuels the community around us. Namaste to you. So, guys, remember, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Namaste. Let's put it on the screen, too. I found the right button. That's right. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Namaste, guys. I love getting stuff from you. All right, let's open up the lines. I'm ready. Well, communal vision real quick from Hippo Cryptomatic. Can't wait to read this. Thanks so much, Hippo. Hippo Cryptomatic, I just asked someone on the phone to let me get back sucking butts or not sucking butts, answering phone calls and pledges during the program. Let me get back. Yeah, no fucking idea what that meant, to be honest with you, Hippo Cryptomatic. If you'd like to clarify, I'm all ears, but I don't really understand what that meant at all. The most important question in the world is how many tubs does a person have is the only way to tell person's success or failure. McGaver, 100% bullseye, absolutely crushing. Namaste to you. Danny Blue Jeans resubbing for the 6th month in a row. Danny Blue Jeans, namaste to you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. I love that little profile picture. I love the little Explorer Entrepreneur. Hopefully, best of luck in your entrepreneurial efforts to Danny Blue Jeans. Namaste, Danny Blue Jeans. And communal vision, very exciting. Lots of perspectives to get through tonight. Very exciting. I'm liking this energy tonight. Communal vision from Not Mish. I already throwed up in my mouth a little bit right now. Okay. That couldn't be from dehydration, right? No way that's from just not taking sips of water, huh? Huh? All right, let's open up the lines, guys. I needed to speak to you. Again, I'm taking you to task, and it's going to look different for every caller. But tonight, we are harnessing the power of why. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hello, Leslie. It's
Poet. You were the last caller last program, and today you're the first caller.
Indeed, and I was wondering why that is.
Why is that? That's a good question. Why is that?
It's just how the universe works, I think. When it comes to questions, the only ones I really enjoy are, would you like to supersize that? Would you like fries? Would you like to add a drink, or would you like to add on another burger? I don't like questions.
I think we can all relate to that. Namaste. I really think we can all relate to that. Namaste to you. Now, real quick, what exactly you felt like you dodged the question though, Poet. You felt like you dodged the question. Uncle Joe, namaste to you. Uncle Joe, namaste. Quick shout out, Uncle Joe. I'm sure everybody here, follows Uncle Joe, but just in case, you never know who hasn't seen certain things and who has seen certain things. And so there it is. Namaste. Namaste. I can hear you say it. I can hear you. He says namaste with a bunch of Y's, and it's like I can hear him say it in that beautiful baritone, that raspy smoker's baritone. Sort of playing a little bluesy with it. Namaste to you. Now, Poet, anonymous gifter to, thank you so much, Anonymous, for that subscription for Uncle Joe. Blessings to you. No, Poet. You felt like you dodged the question. I asked you, why were you the last caller last time and the first caller tonight? And talk to me about that. You said that's just how the universe works. That sounds like a cop-out.
I have no explanation. I also thought it might be a little bit humorous.
So you're okay.
I had the night off for once, and I thought it would be kind of funny.
What does joking mean to you?
Joking is the relief of relaxation. When you're no longer relaxed, when your spine is no longer crinkling together and the muscles are spasming, it's no longer in pain. The laughter brings out a new kind of pain where the muscles spasm in a different way. So joy is a relief from one kind of pain into the exhaustion of another.
Not Mish, thank you so much for 50 bits. Extremely generous of 50 bits. Namaste to Not Mish. Blessings to you. No. Do you consider yourself a funny person, Poet?
No, I am a borderline certified fun hater.
You're a borderline certified fun hater. So you bring that kind of shitty energy that is not fun at parties. Question to Pepperoncini. Poet, have you considered quitting poetry and starting on your own stand-up comedy career?
No.
Well, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Now, let's say, it doesn't have to be good, but your version of comedy, Poet. Now, you said you're a depressed person. We know very well how miserable your life is because of your debilitating sort of health situation. So let's give it a crack. Let's give it a crack. It could be bad. It could be depressing. The punchlines could just be sad if we want. So let's give it a little. Let's workshop something. Ready?
Yeah. I'm not sure if this is funny, but it certainly put a chuckle in my heart earlier, just because the universe is a cold and uncaring place. I have sleep issues, as you would imagine. Sleeping is difficult when your body is racked with pain all the time. I went to work today. I even laid down to go to bed early. I didn't have to be there, but they put me on for 5 hours, so I made extra money by accident. Ha, ha, ha. I really could have used the sleep.
So this is the joke? This is the body of the joke?
Indeed. I went to work by accident.
I love that. Pepperoncini says, nice one.
My jokes tend to take 10 to 15 minutes sometimes to tell, and I don't think anyone is here for that.
Well, let's see. Let's push it. He's like a dollar store Remo Williams, says Cream of Goodness. I don't know who Remo Williams is, but I'm interested to learn. Now. Let's go ahead. Yeah, take it for a spin. Let's see how far we get. I can't guarantee that we'll get to 10 to 15 minutes, but if it is interesting or bad or or honest or whatever enough, we'll let it keep going.
There was a boy who was waiting at the school bus across from his house, and he saw a person get off the city bus and an elderly person with a walker get on and mumbled the words, "Purple passion." And it just stuck in this little boy's brain. So he gets on the bus and he goes to school and he's sitting, and the teacher says as we start the classes, "Do we have any questions or any new words we would like to share?" So the little boy raises his hand and says, What is purple passion?" Immediately the teacher says, "Young Johnny, you go to the principal's office right now, and you are probably going to get detention for the next month, if not more." So sad, so sad. The little boy Johnny gets up from his desk.
And you have been terminated. Not very good. People are not pleased with you. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Listen, if you're not being funny, double, triple down. Do not look away. It's all or nothing. You have to accept a reality where both of you die. Play some chicken. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hey, Guru, it's Wiki River.
No, yeah, it's not, but...
It's Wiki River, Guru. Hey, how you doing?
That's a good one. That's a close one, I gotta say.
Hey, Guru, it's Wiki River. For real.
No, you just said an R, so it's not you. You fucked up.
Okay, fine. It's
You
Toaster.
fucked up the accent.
Okay, whatever. It's Toaster. It's Toaster.
Toaster, that was good.
I'm getting better.
That was
right?
really good. That was
good.
really good. That was really good.
I have a question, actually,
Please,
Leslie.
ask me.
So since it's official, I quit comedy, and that's set in stone. No more comedy from Toaster.
Concrete.
Get over
it. Hopefully you guys took the
concrete.
clips when you had them, because we're not getting another drop of comody out of you. Am I hearing you right?
Lock it. Yep.
Mhm.
Locking that in. No, never a comedy act from Toaster ever again.
Yup.
Which is actually the last call. It's good to see I think it's great that Poet is doing comedy because someone needs to fill the void. So I think that's good. I think the timing there is great.
Yeah, you're both kind of like tag team wrestlers in that respect, but you're just kind of making stuff that nobody wants.
And now that he's doing the comedy now, and I can do the poetry, and we can kind of tag team it out.
Right.
So that's great. That's great. Because I'm still doing poetry. That's 100%. That's not stopping.
Right. That's your art.
That's my new. But really, I had another question to do with comedy. So are impressions comedy? Does that count? Or am I not allowed to do my Wiki Wivla impression since I quit comedy? Question to you, Leslie.
Well, I would say that you should. That's important to think of why you're asking that question.
Because I don't want to go back on my word of quitting comedy. I need to stay consistent, because one of my big problems in life is I'm a flip-floppy bitch, and I always flip-flop on everything I say. I just want to stick to something for once. So I don't want to do impressions if I say I'm not doing comedy anymore. And I just want to clarify if impression counts as comedy, so I know whether I'm allowed to do impressions or not do impressions.
Well, I would say that, not that poets can't be funny, but I have not ever met a poet that was funny. So...
Okay, the poet doesn't have anything to do with this.
But you kind of disqualify yourself from poetry. Jessica Bears says, wait, what about all the new knock-knock jokes you discovered?
That was just a phase, and that's where all the death threats came from, really. So I don't think if I do another damn knock-knock joke, I'm probably going to get my damn head knocked off. So I'm good on that. Thank you very much. That's dangerous. That's dangerous stuff to be working with.
Well, why don't you like being a flip-floppy bitch, as you said? What's wrong with that?
I mean, it's not that I don't like it. It's just that people don't like it.
Yeah.
People say, Toaster, you said one thing this last week. Now you're back to doing the thing. And then they call me a flip-floppy bitch, and then they give me a slap on the cheek.
Interesting. So I'm hearing, you don't want to be the thing that people don't like.
Yeah, well, I don't like getting slapped on the cheek either.
Oh yeah, slaps hurt, huh?
Yeah, they sting.
Now it stings almost as much as just not being liked, not being accepted, huh?
Yeah, I don't like it when people don't accept me.
Why? Have you ever thought about why it hurts so much to not be accepted? What's up with that, Toaster, huh?
I just want to make people smile and like me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it feels good, right? It feels bad to be frowned at, right? And they don't like you, but then it feels good to have people smile at you and like you. Why is that, do you think? What's going on there?
I like to see smiles and I don't like to see frowns. And I feel like I never really thought about it. I always thought it was just a natural part of my personality.
So it's just natural to you. That's nature. To like being liked and to dislike being disliked. It's nature. It's like, why is the sky blue? Why is oxygen, why is oxygen?
You can't, who am I to question my feelings? Why not just live them?
Wow. Now that's a statement, huh, ladies and gentlemen? Who am I to question my feelings? Frame Weard says, Toast, how would you go about fucking a couch? Please go into too much detail.
Hold on, I gotta write that down. That's going in my next poem. Who am I? What did I say?
Who am I to question my feelings? Why can't I just live them? Something to that effect.
Why can't I just live them? Oh, that's gold. That is gold. Get ready for the next reading, because I'm gonna blow it out of the water.
I would welcome
part.
Poet in Pain. Now I'm going to say to you, Poet in Pain finding us. It's having a poetry night. A little open mic poetry night. Last time was at one of those. Someone got really upset with me. Yeah.
What?
Oh, I did a performance where I acted as if I was as if, I was in the middle of a performance that I got a cell phone call that my girlfriend was pregnant, and then I started crying on stage and I just left. And then a guy came up to me, he's a single father, and he's like, "Hey, don't ever give up, all right? I'm a single father. I've been exactly where you are." And I looked at him, I said, "That wasn't real. You can stop talking to me like this." And he got so mad. He was really upset.
It must be nice to have a pregnant girlfriend. I hope to be a father one day.
Yeah, you have a strong seed. I'd love to see that from beginning to end. I'd love to see you, make love and then just watch that sperm egg meet up and then develop into a fully conscious thing. Phil Z says, "Toaster, why do you always dream of drinking from piss-laden rivers on your belly?"
No. The river. No. The river is not full of piss. The river is clear and sparkling, and flowing, and there's no one pissing in the river besides me. But if I piss in the river, the piss flows away, and then the new water is clean, so I can piss in the river and then drink from it, because the piss water is gone. Just to clarify.
Have you tested it? Why do you think that?
What?
Have you tested it, or are you just saying that because it's embarrassing to be called out for, you just kind of, drinking your own piss?
Just think about it. If you piss into a flowing river, by the time you drink out of it, the piss is already flowing away. It's gone.
Yeah, but there could be another version of you, 300 feet down the river bank, and you're drinking that asshole's pee.
No, because realistically, who's really pissing in the rivers?
You are. You're one of them.
Yeah, but I'm unique. I'm unique.
All right. Well, listen, I think we've had a very productive call. You've been inspired. I've asked some questions of why. It's led to your inspiration, led to you to question.
Yeah.
Now, why? I'm excited to see where this poem goes. Why should I question my feelings? Why can't I live them? I'm so excited to see where this poem goes.
That'll be the theme. See, when I work on my poetry, I work I come up with one line to build the poem around, and
Pepperoncini, the community of Devoted Light is to pledge to piss in all of Toaster's water. I would do that. That's not wrong. They get up to crazy stuff that in the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com, hosting my exclusive videos and music downloads, monthly postcard, etc., etc. More information on that on later, patreon.com. If you're interested, type !Final Journey into the chat. Anyway, I've had about enough of this. Anything else?
No, I was just about to say I've had about enough of this too. So
yeah, so me too. Okay, bye. Namaste.
Okay.
Say it back.
Say
it. Say it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Say it.
I don't say the N-word.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
You have to say it. If you don't say it, I'll block you.
I felt like we were having such a really good, cool friend call, and then every time you do this, it just makes me think. It just makes me question myself. Why am I here? And why do you have to ruin it like this? Why do you have to ruin the moments? Every time you do this, why do you have to do this to me?
Say
Leslie?
it.
No. No, bitch, I won't.
Communion from Pepperoncini. Toaster, I'm out of our plan if you don't say it. That's that on that. Tonight we are exploring the power of why through the absolute destructive power of questioning, and the most destructive tool within that arsenal. We are harnessing a transformative power in asking the simple question, why? Why? You know, there's a reason it's so annoying to hear it from a toddler. You know what I mean? You sit with a toddler, they start asking you why this, why that, why is grass green? Why is chlorophyll green? Because of blah, blah, blah. There's a reason. It's because we know there is no floor. We know there's no basement. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Jenny. Are you taking a pee? I was just checking on Toaster.
What was I doing? What?
We're taking a pee. I'm just checking on Toaster.
Why? Wait, you're checking on pee?
No, I said, were you taking a pee? I'm checking on Toaster. I'm knocking quietly at your door so as not to make a fuss.
No. Toaster's fine.
Are you sure?
I mean, no. I mean, he's not fine, but he's fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's got significant problems.
Right.
You know, not the least of which is, this attitude that he brought in here tonight.
You think he had a bad attitude?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Flying Vita, namaste. Why do I think he had a bad attitude?
Oh.
Did you hear the final words of his phone call?
Was it something along the lines of "I hate you and you've ruined my life" or something?
No, first of all, he refused to say namaste. Then he said, "No, I won't, bitch." He called me bitch.
Okay, excuse me. So he wouldn't say.
I don't see what's funny
namaste.
about that. I don't see what's funny about that.
I was laughing. No, I was laughing about something else. I stubbed my toe.
No, you
So he
didn't.
wouldn't say
No, you
namaste.
didn't. You're lying to me.
No, I did. I swear to God. No, I didn't. I won't lie to you. I was laughing at that. I was laughing really hard. It was wonderful.
Fram.
So wait a minute.
Fram. Jen, a friend thinks you should move in with Toaster and
My name
fix
is
him.
not Jen. My name is not Jen.
And the question remains, though. A friend thinks you should move in with Toaster and fix him. Thoughts?
I mean, I love Toaster, and I don't think anything's wrong with him, and I love Mario. So, we can totally, play Mario together. I don't understand what the question is. Other than the question. Yeah?
Well, that's it. I mean, that's good enough of a crack at it. So, Jen, how are you doing tonight?
What's our theme tonight?
Have you been watching?
Yeah, duh.
The Power of Why.
I thought I was asleep. What's that?
The Power of Why.
The power of why? Oh, Jesus. Come on, Leslie. That's the greatest question of all.
That's a what?
The greatest question of all.
Yeah.
Why?
Exactly. The most destructive question of all. Why, Jen? So
Yeah.
let's start off light with you, because you're not making a shitload of sense right now. How are you?
I am good.
Wonderful. And why are we good? What'd you get up to today?
So, I'm in my new apartment, and I flipped through all my alarms. And I don't think they liked it. I didn't like it either.
Why'd you sleep through all your alarms?
Because my phone was under the pillow. It's under it. And I was up all night because I have insomnia.
Why do you have insomnia?
Oof.
What's behind that?
You know what? Yeah, why? I don't know.
You
I have no
don't
idea.
know. You've never looked into it?
Ugh. Nightmares.
You've never researched that? You've never researched your own situation?
No, I have. I've researched a lot of my own situations. And when I went to the doctor and I told them about my night terrors, I think that's why, Leslie. I have like the, what they call like the hag.
See, the
So, like, I have,
hag? You're a
sleep
hag?
paralysis. No, I am a hag. Thank you. No, the sleep paralysis thing, though, too. I have the old hag. Do you know what the old hag is?
I can't understand what you're saying.
I
These
bet a lot
words,
of
I can't hear them.
Old hag. Old hag?
Old hag.
Yes.
And we have a psychic emergency. Hold on one moment.
Sure. Can you read it to me?
I will after.
Ugh.
TTS isn't working. I got to read it anyway. Pepperoncini. Who's got the power? The power to read. Who answers the call for friends in need? Super Y.
Who's got the power?
Hush. Super Y. He's the guy. He's Super Y. Who's got the power? The power to read. Who looks into books for the answers we need? Super Y. Super Y. And the super readers, we're going to fly. Come along with the super readers. Adventures waits when you're with Super Y. Super Y. And we got a subscription from Soul Monster, obsessed with tweezing, weird penis. Namaste.
That monster is pretty weird.
LUL. I love that. Repeat. Who's got the power to read? Who answers the call for friends in need? Super Y.
Okay,
Super Y. He's the guy. He's Super Y. Who's got the power to read? Who looks into books for the answers we need? Super Y, and the super readers. We're going to fly. Come along with the super readers. Adventures waits when you're with Super Y and the super readers. Yeah. Super Y and the super readers. Adventures awaits when you're with Super Y. Yeah, Super Y.
Okay. Leslie, you more or less just like saying like CNC Music Factory and like Scrooge McDuck at the same time. And I don't think that was appropriate during
I did it twice.
session.
And you have been terminated by sociopathogen. Namaste.
Yeah.
Caller, welcome to Explore. Oh, there's no caller. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. Tonight we're discussing the power of why. The power of why. Sociopathogen, thank you so much for those bits, genuinely. I genuinely appreciate those bits. Blessings to you. There we go. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Write me up anything you want. Or send me any damn ass thing you want. Echo light wave with a psychic emergency. This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Echo Lightwave Unspeakable to issue the following emergency. The rumors you have heard are true. I have chat donk phobia. Repeat. The rumors you have heard are true. I have chat donk phobia. Well, I don't know what that means. What is that? I'm going to see if I can fix TTS. Extension. Oh, what? I can do this. I can fix it. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hello, Leslie. It's Poet again.
Poet, namaste to you. People really pretty upset with your last sharing.
I understand. Like I said, it takes a long time to get to the punchline with that one. But I had some questions for you, Leslie Tanner.
Go for it.
As the leader of the program, as the one who is putting together the compound for us so that we may learn and experience. Question: why do we feel the need to reach out and share our experiences with each other? What in your mind tells you, why do I feel the need? Or why does anyone feel the need to call in? Why should they? What is there to be gained by calling in to the Leslie Tanner Show and being part of the program?
I think that's a fantastic question. A fantastic question. Why engage with the program in any way? Certainly there are other places to call, other people to talk to, other programs in this world. Why this one? Why now? Why do it? Why? Well, to put it plainly, this isn't just any old program. And you can boil it down to the simple fact that I offer you nothing. I put this number on the screen to speak to me. A lot of times people call in their life is worse after they speak to me. A lot of people, they go into the channel points, they hit the buttons, they hit the relax, they hit the question, they hit the express, explore. A lot of people, they complain, I don't feel any different. In fact, I feel a little worse.
That's the question, though, that I have, is why do we reach out? Why do humans, as a species, feel the need to click the buttons rather than just simply sit, enjoy existence, and pass on? Why is there this want, this desire, this need?
Well, Poet, why? Let's start with you. Let's start with you. Do you have insight into why you call and you hit the buttons and what have you?
I believe I like to hear myself speak.
And why do you like to hear yourself speak? Why does that feel good?
That is a great question. Any insights, Guru? I've called in multiple times, and I feel like you have a fairly good grasp of my
let's take a look at the other side of the coin, huh? Let's take a look at the other side of the coin. When you don't get to hear yourself speak, Poet, why does that feel bad? What kind of words can you use to describe that bad feeling when you don't hear your own voice back to you?
I don't really feel bad. I actually still speak out loud a whole lot. I practice my voice. I practice other voices.
Then why call?
Because I feel like you have a lot more to offer than nothing with this program. I feel like I've barely tapped into the mind that is Leslie Tanner. I barely understand how the program works or what it's about, but I am willing to follow its tenets, to question, to experience, to move forward.
I'm going to repeat it myself again, Poet. Because, you've been here for a while, and I think you're ready.
On that, I will say, namaste.
You're not ready. You're not ready for what I'm about to say. If you're bowing out right now, we'll get to this later. But I offer you nothing.
There was more. Oh, perfect. I am more than happy to stay on the phone. I thought you were being ready to dismiss me.
I'm going to repeat myself for you. I offer you nothing. I offer you a program by which to explore nothing, to gain nothing, to go nowhere. Now, the power of questioning, this power of why, what are we doing with it?
Feeling embrace of the abyss.
If you make an intellectual thing out of it, yes. Gen XVR, namaste to you guys. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unleash and unlock the power within. Namaste to you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was the stream? How was the stream over there? Can you speak to me on that? Can you speak to me on how the quality of that stream went? We are discussing Namaste. I love that. Namaste. Well, you know what? You got to meditate. You got to meditate on this nothing, because it's going to give you the answer of why you like hearing your own voice. Okay?
Well, I mean, I get that. But what is this reason that we have to share? Why is it that I don't just speak to myself? Why is it that I feel the need to call into a guru who will, to a professional therapist?
Well, I've asked you that question of why you have. I've asked you that question, and you've kind of danced around a little bit. You've given some inconsistent answers.
See, there's something in one of the reasons I call in for. I appreciate the directness that you provide. You see through the side words and the alleys, and you go straight to the heart of it. And that is something I truly cherish. There's very few people who are brutally honest. Well, in a way that is both entertaining and factual.
I know that if I give it to you, poet, that you can receive it. You're gonna. If I lob it to you, you're gonna catch it, because you put your mind to the grindstone here at the program. You know what it's about. And I know that if I can just, cut to the chase, get right down to the nuts and bolts, that you're going to know what I'm talking about. So listen, one thing I want you to really ask yourself, okay? And we'll get into this next time you call. Why do you want to hear the sound of your own voice? Why? What would happen if you didn't? And don't answer that right now. Pepperoncini says, poet, putting your fucked up body aside, would do physical violence to others if there was no consequences? Would you do? I think that's a question. Would you do physical violence to others if there was no consequences?
No. We all get about roughly 70 years on this life together. I want to make it.
Yeah,
and help
you'll probably,
others make it easier
namaste.
for everyone.
You've been terminated.
Yeah.
Not, somebody who's not interested in that last part. So, 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. We're discussing the power of why, ladies and gentlemen. The power of why. Allow the power to do its destruction to you in your life. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I could call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Jenny.
Jenny, how you doing?
Okay, I'm going through withdrawal.
Of what? Alcohol withdrawals. You're addicted to alcohol. You don't have it with you.
I think.
Okay. Yeah. So that sounds like it feels bad.
This feels sucky. Yeah. And I broke my vape.
You broke your vape
in the pool.
So you don't have anything right now. It's you're raw dogging reality right now.
Yeah, I've got like an empty like Chinese container, no alcohol, and my vape's broken. So explain how I'm supposed to do this. Now, how do I do this?
How do you be in misery? You I don't know. I think
has called a couple times. I had to listen to his voice a lot.
What kind of Chinese did you get into tonight?
That was like, so definitely it looks as if it was a chicken kung pao, a kung pao chicken.
Sounds good. And did that fill the hole inside of you? Did that fill the hole?
No, sir.
No, it didn't.
Sir. No.
Did it even get close?
Nope. Not even close. It's just, it's laying over there. I don't know what happened to it.
You know, this question of how do I do something? Is sometimes when we ask the question of how, it's some questions are more effective than others. The question of why, now that's a powerful one. The question of how, though, the question of how is perhaps the most deceptive question in the question tool belts. You know why?
Why?
Because it feeds this sort of nebbish, this sort of nebbish autism that we all carry with us. How? We get into the rules. We get into the structure. We get into the pre-work. We get into the theoretical composition, the concept. We get to, sidestep. Whereas if you had just genuine autism, that is what the activity is. But if you don't have genuine autism, what you're doing is you're playing with your wiener because you want to avoid something. There's a feeling you're trying to avoid. This question of how.
Bro, I have not played with my wiener, and every time you say how to me, I just see like an Indian person in my head.
Saying hi to you.
How?
Yeah, doing the how. Yeah,
How? So what good is that?
It's not. It doesn't sound like it's worth a shit. You're just kind of doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And you're going through withdrawals. You got the shakes?
Not yet, bro.
You got those coming up, or do you expect that?
I don't know, man. I mean, I woke up and I'm like, oh no, and no, Leslie, please. I don't want this.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yes, you're correct. Yeah, you don't want it because it feels like shit.
Yeah, it feels terrible, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Is that why it's bad?
What?
Okay. Is that why it's bad? Yeah.
Yeah, displeasure, pain is bad.
That.
If it bad is bad, good is good. And this is bad. So, I mean, how do I experience bad? You are doing it.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is, too? That I'm afraid because, I know people, and I'm like, ugh. And, I know all of, the businesses they do, and, I know that, excusez-moi, but my period is coming up, and so, my body's, getting weak. I was like, I don't know, ask your roommate. But you start, getting weak, and you have nightmares, and, this and that, and, now I'm like, ugh. And now I'm all in. And what am I going to do? It's going to happen. I'm going to be shaking from loss of blood.
Yeah.
And, he sounded very confident when he agreed with me.
This question of how, though, this question of how, we're not talking about the question of how tonight. We're talking about the power of why. The power of why.
Why?
Don't ask yourself how you're doing it. Ask yourself why you're doing it.
Okay. Which thing?
Crusher Pants,
okay.
Namaste to you. Welcome to the program. We're speaking to Jen, who is going through withdrawals of alcohol. So, Jen, the question is why? Why are you doing it?
I'm not yet. It would be because I definitely want to sleep, Leslie. And
yeah. What?
It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna fucking pukatron.
Yep.
I'm gonna pukatron.
You puked before, though, right?
Yeah, I've been to Puke City, sure.
Yeah, you've been to Puke City. You know what's up. Now listen. I
don't know why. How?
What?
How?
I don't want to. If you ask me how one more time, I'm going to hang up on you.
But you asked me.
I did not ask you how.
No, I feel like you said how like 15 times.
I may have repeated a syllable, but I did not ask the how. Now, Jen, listen. You can always, this is the thing about alcoholics, right? Is that they're addicted to alcohol, and coming off the alcohol is very difficult. It hurts, and it's important to keep in mind. You know, the thing that I asked you, why are you doing this? Not how do I do it, because how is for a coward's mind. Why is a powerful question. Now, the second thing I want you to keep in mind is that you can drink again and ask yourself why.
Oh, so what's your question about the why part? Why am I not drinking?
There's not enough time to get into it.
Well, Leslie,
give me a quick dig deep for it. Sociopathogen. If you don't have the delirium tremens, then it's just a hangover. Hang up and go back to bed. So sociopathogen. Real quick, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. Why? Why are you doing it?
Why am I doing what? That's what I asked you. Like, why am I doing what? Not drinking?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm over it. I want to be well.
Well, then what's the problem?
Maybe you're right.
There it is. Fixed you, cured you of alcoholism. Can we count this as a cure?
Oh my God, the program works. The program
counts as a cure. Namaste, Jen. Any final words for any alcoholics in the chat right now that are looking to see how the program can solve their problems as well? Any words to them?
Okay. Yeah. I'm not an alcoholic and I'm not a loser. So you just fucking stop whatever you're doing that hurts your body. Whoop, whoop.
Namaste. Works. Beautiful, Jen. Blessings to
Namaste.
you. Namaste. Another cure. You know, we cured. We did a communal vision from sociopathogen. God grant Jen the serenity to accept things she cannot change, courage to change the things she can, and wisdom to know the difference between having withdrawals or just having a hangover. I would believe. I've worked with people similar to Jen that I would believe that Jen had a substance abuse problem. Abuse, such a derogatory word, abuse. It's actually very useful. Condescending it is to call it abuse. It's a tool and tool belt. But people might say, Leslie, but if she keeps drinking, she might die. Me. Well, she's going to die anyway, dumbass. Try harder. Try harder before you condescend to my followers. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Wiki,
Oh, it's Big Wick. Big Wick, how you doing tonight, Wiki?
I'm having a real good one tonight, there, Guru. I had me some Chinese food.
Chinese food? What kind of Chinese food you get into tonight?
I got some lo mein. That was some really good lo mein. And I had me some pork, fried rice. That fried rice was fire.
You had some lo mein and some fried rice.
Yeah, the house fried rice had all the mix of that stuff.
So you got the chicken, you got the pork, you got the little you get little shrimps in there.
Shrimp. They had some shrimps in there. That was some good shrimp.
I love shrimp.
Oh yeah.
It feels so fancy to eat
horny.
shrimp. I feel like a sultan when I eat shrimp. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, Wiki, talk to me.
Well, I always thought WoW was kind of a funny thing. It never seemed to me. I mean, why can't I have my cake and eat it too? Why can't I do that?
Why can't you have your cake and eat it too?
Why? I like cake. I want to eat the cake. Why can't I do that? Can I have it and then eat it too? Or is that...
Well, why not just get 2 pieces of cake? I guess I've not understood.
Well, I mean... Well, maybe that means you can't eat your cake and have it too. Because then you would have it and eat it at the same time, and that can't be possible. Maybe that's what that means. But I always heard somebody tell me at school, my teacher said, Wiki, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I was like, well, hold up. I like them little sugar drops. I like them little brown berries. I like the dusted donuts. Why can't I have them and eat them too? I can bring them. Why can't I eat them? You just tested me, teacher.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, question from the chat from VJP Cat that it seemed like a pretty prescient question. Does Wiki use chopsticks?
Oh, yeah. My car taught me how to use them chopsticks. Got that middle finger in there. We get that thing slopping.
Mm-hmm. So you're using chopsticks. You're shoveling the old rice or the nudes into your mouth.
Oh, yeah. You got to get that bowl close, and you got to go wop, 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 wop. And you slop them up there. Gonna need a wet wipe when I get done if I'm eating them lo mein noodle. You know how they do. They slap around your face, do all kind of weird things. Gotta get that slurping dub off the chin.
No,
you
lo
gotta
mein.
close to the bowl.
Why lo mein?
Yeah.
What draws you to lo mein, Wiki?
I like the lo mein because maybe the noodle or carbs or something. I don't know. And it's a sauce at the bottom of the box. It kind of gets together, mixes real good.
That oil and that sauce,
top.
you like it?
Oh yeah.
What is that
really
sauce?
good.
What's going on in that sauce? Why is what draws you to that sauce?
The sauce is a boss. I don't know. It just get down there and mix up. It's like you get together and they have a little party down at the bottom of that little Chinese box, and then you swish it around, and then you can pour it on top. And boy, it's like a mix of everything that just got together, and you having a good time after that. It's like it's like having 2 girls for 1 guy, or 2 guys for 1 girl.
Have you ever been in that situation?
Oh, a couple of times. Yeah, a couple of times.
You dog. Wiki. So you've been in a situation.
I had my cake and I ate it too. I had my cake and I ate it too that night.
So yeah, I'll bet you did. Now, so I'd imagine, you got 2 girls. Are we counting 4 boobs?
Oh yeah.
4 tits.
That's like Disneyland.
4 cheeks, 2 pussies, couple of mouths, 4 hands, and Wiki River.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. That is a party. That's what I call a real party.
Yeah. So, and you compare that situation, eating pussy, having sex, getting a hand job, fingering 2 girls, all the combinations that one could have. You're talking the ecstasy of that moment of complete sexual, sensual release. You're at a buffet and you compare that to the sauce at the bottom of a low main takeout box. Am I hearing you right?
Oh, yeah, that's correct, Guru. You got that white on. You got that white. You hit the pin on the nail of the head. I think that's how it goes.
That's perfect. That was a perfect way to say that. How would you compare?
Right there, you're having your cake and you're eating it too. Because if you got the girls just set right, you're getting that cake.
That reminds me, that reminds me of some, some sexual adventures I've been on in the past.
Oh, you've been walking woe too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time. Well, yeah. A different, in my run up, of course, as of late, I only jack off. But before that, a hole was a hole. It would be multiple people at one time. Just one person, we're drinking. One person just got to give that look. And then it's on. Echo Lightwave says, Wiki, if someone left your cake out in the rain and you lost the recipe, would you still eat it?
Someone left my cake out in the rain and I lost the recipe. Would I still eat it? I don't know. I remember a couple of times at a party, I left a red Solo cup, one of them big old boys, we drink some vodka. And I left some of that where somebody got a hold of it and they put something up in there. So I don't know if I'd have that cake. If I ain't got my eyeball on that cake the whole time, I don't know if I'd twist it at a party.
So vigilant. So you partake and you wish to have the cake. You wish to eat the cake, but not at any cost is what I'm hearing. Have you ever been burned by that? Why you have your defense up?
I think one night when I woke up, her name was Sandra, and she was a really, really jolly girl. She had a big old party. And I came back to my red Solo cup, and I remember drinking. I don't remember nothing next. And the next morning, I woke up with Sandra next to me. He said, "You did a good job, Wiki." And I said, "I always do a good job." And I didn't know where I was at or what happened.
George in Space rating. Namaste to you. Raiders, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. We're on the phone with Wiki Wiva right now. Wiki, greet our Raiders.
Hey there, waiters. Woo, let's go, George in Space. Wow. You people coming in
Namaste,
here.
George.
Wait.
George, how was the stream over there? Huh? How was the stream? What'd you guys get into over there, huh? Shout out George in Space. George in Space. What? My chat just disappeared. I gotta type that out again. What'd you guys get up to, huh? George in Space. Oh, whoever did that. Yeah, thank you. Whoever did that. Namaste. Blessings. Thank you, VJ. Thank you, VJ. Now, Wiki.
Mm-hmm. Yes, go.
What were we just talking about?
We were talking about, wow. And if I had that cake and I couldn't see it, and I had a big gun.
Oh, and then you got drugged. You got drugged, and yeah. Sandra, you fucked Sandra while you don't remember.
Why? I like to remember those experiences. I don't want to wake up and have somebody I really don't know and don't know what happened.
Right.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, Wiki, there's a word for all that.
Even make Wiki blush. I'm like, oh my God, oh my word.
Yeah, sweet Wiki, Sandra, there's a word for that, bud.
Out of all the girls, I'd had to have you, ugly ass duckling. I gotta go, Sandra.
I know. You used to, back in the day, it used to just be called, whoa, but it's not what we call that anymore. There's a word for it.
No, that was called being drugged and taken back to the bedroom, and probably being taken advantage of.
Yeah. Yeah, Wiki. It sounds like you got some. It sounds like there's some unpacking to do there, but I don't want to do that with you right now. It sounds like it'll be a bummer, and I want to save it. So
that would.
Let's save it. You know, but now that I got you on the phone, Wick, and now that we're avoiding speaking about that which you just shared with us, I do want to ask you if you got a song lined up. You're a song. Those of you that don't know Wiki, singer-songwriter, very talented, very accomplished. Wiki, I always ask you for a song. If the answer is no, of course, you're never obligated. But I always have to ask because I love it so much, and I know everyone else does too. Do you got any songs kicking around, Wiki?
You know what's so weird? When I saw this title, Guru, I thought the universe just came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh my word, what's going on? Why the power? Why? Because I wrote a song 2 weeks ago. I'm going to go on the new album called Why.
Get the out of here. You wrote a song called Why.
The universe lining us up, Guru.
Wow. Holy moly.
Why.
Listen, I paused the music on my end. The stage is yours. I'm clearing the stage. Guys, please welcome to the stage. You know him. You love him. Another song from Wiki Wiva. Wiki, it's all yours.
All right, this is a little bit of blues, kind of a blues-inspired tune. We're going to take it on the cover band song where we're going to do this. But it's called Wire, and we wrote it in we call it the sweat room. And it's where we all get sweaty. We don't have no air conditioner back there. But it's a little bit blues-inspired, and it's called Wire. And it really freaked me out when I saw the title tonight. I was like, man, the universe has set us up. Ooh. All right, this one goes, one, 2, 3, wow, 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 down, down, wow, 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 boom, boom. I see your pain like a great storm in your eyes. Doom, doom, I feel the same. Oh, as the thunder in your cries. Boom, boom, we feel the rain when the sun should take the stage. Oh, the sun is shining bright. We can't seem to find a way. Why do we share this sorrow? Why can't I find tomorrow? And the world has gone insane. Our dreams are lost in vain. Oh, why does a heartache last? Why do we have to live in our past? Wow, 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 no. Tonight feel wrong, like an endless winter night. Boom, 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 boom. It all feels wrong when the stars see the lost daylight. Every whisper in the dark. Dun, dun. Oh, it leaves a mark. We can't break these chains like a bird trapped in a cage. Boom, boom, boom. Why do we share this sorrow? Why can't we find tomorrow? Why does this heartache last? Why do we have to live in the past? Wow, 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 no, wow, wow, no, wow. That's it, there, Guru.
Wow. Guys, can we make some noise for another beautiful song? Universe, you could really feel the universe bringing us together. Both of us chewing on the same question, taking the next step within the program together with one another, Wiki. I completely felt your presence on that, and a little. I love the bluesiness of that one. I know you can go the hard rock route, you can go the poppier route, but to hear just some good old blues from you it was a real treat.
Well, I appreciate that. I love you guys, and namaste. Keep walking well with everybody.
Namaste,
Good
Wiki.
night. I love you all.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Beautiful. I love speaking to Wiki. Guys, I got to take a piss. Wasn't that gorgeous, though? Wasn't that absolutely a treat? What a delicious dessert for all of us tonight. Guys, I'm going to take a piss real fast and then come back. And we're going to come back. And this little break's going to reset our intention, reset our focus for the next one. Allow the next screen that you see to make a statement, make a devotional, to set the focus of your mind's eye as well as that which you expect to see and expect to lose and gain at the same time within the second portion of the program. As well as stick around for a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. A growing library of exclusive videos, music downloads, monthly postcard. All waiting for you at the community of devoted light at patreon.com. I can't wait to get that to get even more materials to you guys. But namaste, guys. I gotta piss. I'll be right back in just a moment to continue with Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, listen, I know your time is precious, let me cut to the chase. But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well,
you're here. Looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on patreon.com. Where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. I have a dear friend who disappeared recently. Amber. She was a small, feminine lesbian. And she used to be obsessed with a short, trim lawn. There were so many reasons, she would tell me, that one should keep it as preened and pretty as possible. Looking back, she enjoyed the performance of it. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program You'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, my explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. Now, what you just heard was a few words and images about our community of devoted light at patreon.com, my inner circle, so to speak. Those with whom I share my most intimate thoughts, the most raw of seedlings that grow into the branches of this program, Namaste. If you would like to be a part of that, if you would like to be on this level within the program, to see your progress that you've experienced here in the call-in show reach levels that you could not have imagined otherwise. If you would like to be a part of this community, it is right. Type ¡Final Journey into the chat. I'll be posting a new video in just a matter of a day or two, responding directly to a question asked within the community, just a one-on-one direct a conversation, exploration with extra special attention from my most intimate child soldiers. Namaste to you, my intimate child soldiers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's great to have you guys. Leslie looks so very gay today, and that is not something I would dare pray away. Namaste. Blessings to you. Now, tonight we're getting into, thank you so much, Dooch. Tonight we're getting into some really exciting stuff, some very powerful stuff. We've already seen the power of why in the first half of the program. We're meeting Jen as she, as she enters, full on alcohol withdrawal. She's going to get the shakes. She's going to be throwing up, etc., etc. She asked me, Leslie, how do I get through this? And I chided her. I said, listen, you coward. Listen, you pussy. Listen, you child. It's not how. It's why. It's the how is the question of a failure, is the question of somebody who can't look at themselves in the mirror. The question of why is what gets it done. Why am I doing this? Not how do I do this? Why am I doing this? Why am I not taking another sip of alcohol? Why should I sip more alcohol? Certainly you would feel good, Jen. Jen, if you're watching, sweetheart, you're going through the shakes, you're getting ready to throw up, all the depression, all the trauma, everything's coming back and you can feel it in every square inch of your body. You're burning, you're aching, your whole body is screaming. You don't see an end to the pain. Maybe there will not be an end to the pain. And this is where you ask yourself, why? Why am I doing this? Why am I not just drinking again? It would feel good right now to just drink. And that's something that alcoholics got to keep in mind. It would feel good. It would feel really good. Namaste. Wonderful. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Infinite Hot Dogs. I'm not going to get into it, but namaste to you, Anonymous. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Really, really great of you. Let's go ahead and open up the line. I'm ready for the second half of the program tonight. 708-240-8953. The line is now open. Tonight we're discussing, we're exploring the power of why. We're taking the powerful nature of a question and putting it to work. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What's something I can call you tonight?
What's up, Leslie? It's Hoosteen.
Who? Goddamn Steen. Namaste to you, brother Hoosteen. Great to hear your voice. How are you?
I'm doing great, Leslie. I feel great, and it's great to be back in contact with you.
100%. 100%. You're an in-demand, traveling comedian, performing, perfecting a set, out there doing the Lord's work of just kind of making art that evaporates into the air as soon as we do it. And how's that working out for you? How's the road treating you?
It's pretty good. I just had a show in Cincinnati, Ohio, and now I'm back in the hotel room, and the edibles that I took are starting to kick in, and I thought, let me get a hold of Leslie, see how he's doing, get some namaste to take this high that's creeping on me in the right direction.
Wonderful. James and the cat resubbing. Namaste to you, James. Blessings to you. Explore abortion survivor. Weirdly enough, survived the abortion. Sort of did the old Rocky last round. Sort of, making it count. Maybe came out a little retarded like Rocky. Also, namaste to you, James and the cat. Blessings. Now, Hussein, you did a show in Cincinnati, or was it Cleveland? What did you say? Was it?
Cincinnati, you had it.
Cincinnati. Talk to me. How the comedian, it must be such a thrill to be on stage and to be, sharing your mind like that. How was it?
It was actually pretty good. The scene here in Cincinnati is great. The comics are very supportive. The crowds are very into it. So, honestly, anytime I get to be in a city, that is the best, because mostly doing comedy is performing in like Danville, Illinois. Mm-hmm. Most of the country is Danville, Illinois, and that's mostly where you do shows. So to just be in a city with people, it's a joy, to be honest.
Well, yeah, most and to say that most of the country is like Danville, Illinois is not a positive thing. Mostly, I would say.
Yeah, it is. It's weird. I don't know. It's these cities are just odd. It's like, I guess like everyone's, worried about, after this election, maybe we'll lose democracy. But it's like Danville, Illinois hasn't had democracy for like 35 years. These towns are so wild. I wouldn't call it an insult, but it's just like, they know what they are. Does that make sense?
That's what I'm saying. It's not an insult. You're just speaking you're speaking the same language.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I agree. And it is wild just how Danville, Illinois, everything is, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, 100%. Well, and that's that's what I'd like to think that my program is birthed from and sort of is designed for. Because a lot of time, see if you agree with me on this. I would say that, the cities allow us a moment's escape from the reality that reality is, in fact, Danville, Illinois.
It is true. It is true that just the cities allow us really to just exercise our perversions to an extent that we can live, a kind of momentary existence, that we forget that not only is everything Danville, Illinois, but existence is Danville, Illinois.
That's what I'm saying.
Just being alive is Danville, Illinois. That's what we should say. People should be like, how are you doing today? We should say, I'm doing Danville, Illinois. We all are. That's just existence. I'm in Danville, Illinois. How do you think I'm doing? And that no one should ever answer that, because it should just be so obvious. And I think with the cities, there's what I feel is that it allows us to indulge a perversion, but like you said, but I think it also allows us to indulge a narcissism, a sort of human-centric. We get to go there and be where the important, exciting things are happening, right? Gussied up. It's like Danville. If Danville had, 8 times the amount of people that it had, and maybe something other than any kind of vape shop.
A vape, maybe a place that sells kratom next to the pawn shop, and maybe there's a couple of those. Yeah. Really indulgent stuff. Now, So you played the exciting show, hungry audiences, excited. Disciple, namaste to you. Disciple coming in with the resub and a message. 10th month in a row. The program works. Before the program, I was nothing, nobody, no one. Now look at me. I'm someone, says Disciple. Namaste to you, disciple, and blessings to you on your sojourn here in the program. And it's wonderful to have you, as it always is. It truly is. Disciple, also fun on Twitter, if you'd believe it. Fun little poster on Twitter. Now, let's. Yeah, now that you did the big.
The calendar, and I mean, I look at them the way I look at, just like death. It's impending. It's there. It's just this spot in the future that you dread, and so you just try to push it away. But then one day death is upon you, just as is the one-nighter at a bar in Danville, Illinois. It creeps upon you. You know it's there. You can't deny it, but you push it away. You think, I'm not going to die. I'm not going to perform comedy in Danville, Illinois. None of this is going to happen. And then one day it does. And so, Danville will be there. Danville comes for all of us.
It does. I think that's what's so scary about it.
Yeah.
The terrifying stillness of it. I think it's just so universal. And well, okay. How about this? I have another question for you, because I love getting a comedian like you on the horn and getting to explore this. Now, who's seen?
Yes.
Let's say I want to put you in two positions and tell me how they're different. Now, to those that are uninitiated with comedy in general, I would imagine, you got the problem of a dead crowd, right? Dead, yeah. Just kind of a crowd that's you're gonna have to work your craft on a little bit to get the rub the clitoral hood, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Now, compare you got a crowd over here in a place like Cincinnati, someplace huge, world class city, and you got a dead crowd in Danville, Illinois. Now, put those head to head. How are those two situations different?
Well, like I said, I think, when you have a hot crowd, and things are going well, I mean, it feels, I think, what art and creativity is supposed to feel like. It feels like, like a dialogue, like you put it out there and, you get something back and it's reciprocal, and I don't know, you feel kind of energy building, you feel some sort of vibration. It's the closest as an atheist. It's kind of like this, it's as close to spirituality as you can get in the secular realm. And it's a positive experience, it's fun to be ironic and act like nothing matters. But I think in those moments, you feel like something good's happening. I'm not one of those people that think like art matters. Like, I'm not one of those people that thinks you can write a joke so good everyone gets health care. But I think in those moments, you can feel something that's at least positive. Like I said, I feel like I get to be one of those perversions that makes you forget that we're all in the existence that is Danville, Illinois, spiritually speaking. And then when you're in a dead crowd, I mean, it feels like we're all doing community service. It feels like we all, blew up a mailbox with an M80, got caught by the local sheriff, and are picking up trash on a Saturday morning. It all feels like we're paying some sort of penance. It doesn't feel necessarily bad, but it feels so absent of good. It's what I assume that, like, purgatory feels like.
I've got somebody, I think that's as far as I understand comedy, I have some friends such as yourself and some others that have been in comedy, and when I pick their mind, get a chance to pick their mind like this, I think it's so fun and interesting to delve into that, to compare it to a sort of purgatory, a sort of endless malaise. I think there's something... It's so fun having that insight into such a, what's commonplace for you is so exotic to us. Now, I've got a question. There's a little rumbling in the chat right now. I wanted to bring this up. I very offhandedly mentioned, maybe it feels like you're trying to rub the hood of the clitoris when you have a dead crowd, to try to get it started is what, I was trying to get it communicated. Did that make sense?
100%.
Now, I have someone in this chat right now, head-on challenging me, saying you don't rub the hood.
Oh, that's crazy. You got to rub the hood.
You got to rub the hood.
Is this person going in just straight to the clit, like just cold? Like you're going cold clit, full on rub? That's crazy. That's the most sensitive part of the body. You got to start hood, get it warmed up. I mean, it's like a lawnmower, like a lawnmower's first cut after the winter. You got to prime the pump. Like you can't just start yanking on the cord. You're gonna fucking blow something up.
Yeah, exactly. Or you're gonna rub the engine down to a nub. You're gonna keep trying and you're gonna get frustrated. It's gonna get frustrated, and you're gonna keep trying, and there's not gonna be any sensitivity to play with. You got to invite it out to play. You got to coax it. You got to whisper.
I mean, Leslie, I don't doubt that you are a great lover, just from what I can tell from just your presence. And this just solidifies it, getting into the nuts and bolts. I'm a layers man. I like to, not just the hood, I like to rub a little bit over the pants, take the pants off, rub a little bit over the underwear, take the underwear off, get that hood working, and then you can go in for the kill.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you really zoom out, like you just said, why can't the blue jeans be a clitoral hood? Why can't the mind be a clitoral hood? Why can't?
Yeah, I mean, when you're on a date and you're crushing it, you're rubbing the clitoral hood of the mind.
Yeah. As soon as you walk into that room, you got to realize when you look in the eyes of the person you're on a date with, you're staring right at the clitoral hood. And that's how I like to think about it. And I train the people that I work with, I like to get them to that mindset of where does the clitoral hood begin and end. And so when you do finally broach the hood, it's an event. You know what I mean? You earned
100%. 100%. I think that you shouldn't even broach the hood until you're being begged to do it. You should, it's like a vampire can't come in your house unless he's invited in. Mm-hmm. You want someone kind of, in some way or another through words or actions being like, please God, get under this hood. And then that's when you go. But if you're just going in cold, that's wild.
That's why I absolutely had to bring it up, because I saw, please be offended, username, bring it up, that you can't, he compared messing with the hood with having sex with a condom on.
Oh, that's so different. That's a crazy analogy. Like, Leslie, I know it's crazy. No matter where we start, we always get into hog talk.
I knew at the top of the call, I was like, how are we going to get to it? How are we going to get to the hog?
There's always a path. It presents itself. It's just ordained by the universe. But I would say for myself, obviously I don't have a clitoral hood because I don't have a clitoris, but I think one of the hottest things that happens in sex is when a girl starts rubbing your penis through the boxers, because it's like we're so far but so close. The anticipation is wild.
Absolutely. And it's again the layer of the boxers. It could be, it's multidimensional. It's a state of mind. It's a state of energy. More than literal this literalism that we're living and dying by in the chat right now. So with some of you,
Leslie, I think that's why the program works, as you said before, because I think what I always get from our talks and just from listening to the program and the stream is that you're just able to break things down to the essence, and I think that's what people take away from it. Because to me, it's like we've been talking about this whole phone call. Life, reality, that's Danville, Illinois. And pleasure is the clitoral hood. Whatever that means to you, whether it's the mind, whether it's a nice pair of cotton boxer briefs, whatever it is. Life is Danville, Illinois. Pleasure is the clitoral hood.
And pure exposed clitoris is Cincinnati, Ohio, I'd like to think.
It was tonight. Namaste.
It was tonight. Namaste to you, Hussein. Beautiful to speak to you. I really appreciate your energy tonight.
I appreciate you as always, Leslie. I appreciate all the explorers. Thanks for letting me come on and chat it up, and I'll be tuning in for the rest of the show. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste, Hussein. Thanks so much for spending time with us. Namaste, bud.
Later, buddy.
Later. Great to speak to Hussein. Love to speak to Hussein. Man's man. Love that man. Namaste. Explorer extraordinaire. Been here from the beginning. I'm in a bar and this is super uncomfortable. Hypocriptomatic, cup your hand over the speaker and let everyone hear the good news. Now is not the time to shy away. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, this is Joe Carvello, owner and operator of Joe Carvello's Used Cars. How you doing?
Joe Carvello, I'm doing great. This is Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and I'm having a wonderful evening with my community, taking calls about the theme tonight is the power of why.
Absolutely. That's great to hear. Before I go into my big question of why, do you mind if I plug my business really quick?
Go for it.
All right, this is Joe Carvello with Joe Carvello's Used Car Lot. Come on down to 66 in Pulaski for the best deals in town. We got a fine selection of used cars and trucks to choose from. Unrecalled Kia Sportage, Soul, and Sorrento, $79.98 to $98.98. No keys needed or provided. Great deals on 2008 to 2012 Toyota Priuses all month in our National Ice Cream Month Celebration Sales Event, $35.99 to $38.99. Just bring your own carburetor. Free Polish sausage and mozzarella sticks every Thursday, so come on down to Joe Carvello's Used Car Lot today.
Did you say free Polish sausage and free mozz sticks?
That's right. All you can eat.
You're holy shit, all you can eat. Wow. Well, you guys, that's a steal. That's a steal in itself. Worth it just to go. So yeah, maybe go get a nice meal, and then maybe you'll walk off the lot with a a nice. Do you guys offer leases or just kind of you just buying outright?
Yeah, we got leases, we got layaway, however you want to do it.
A sociopathogen with a communal vision. I bought a car from Joe, and there was dried blood all over the steering wheel.
I think I know who you're talking about. We had a car, somebody returned it, and they came in and they said they wanted it right off the bat, and we sold it to them. So that's on them.
Yeah, that sounds like it. Yeah, that's fair. All over the steering. You bought a car and you didn't realize that there was blood on it until you got off the lot. I mean, that's something that sounds like something you would have brought up if you really cared about it. But now it just sounds petty, like you're trying to score points against an upstanding citizen such as Joe Carvello. So maybe something to take into account, sociopathogen. Now, Joe, tonight I'm worried. Let's get into your spirit, though. Your business has been growing. How's your business been doing since you started the program, Joe?
Oh, it's been doing great. For about 2 weeks, had to close the lot. Half my Honda Civics and Priuses went missing. But then I came up with an idea, a compromise. No hot dog, but what about a replacement, like some Polish sausage, or some Italian beef, some pizza, something?
No, absolutely not. No.
All right. You're the boss.
Now, Joe, I don't want to get into the details and the nuts and bolts of that, but you've listened to me give the 4 tenets of the program before, right, Joe?
That's right.
Can you tell me what they are?
You gotta relax.
Mm-hmm. What's the second one? We're doing it tonight.
Shit. You got to remind me. I got a little bit of wine in me right now.
Okay, the second one is question.
Questioning. All right.
Okay, 3 is express.
Express. So relax, question, and express.
Yes, and then the final step of the program is to explore.
Gotcha.
Now, tell me, in any of those 4 basic tenets by which, innumerable people have transformed their lives, tell me, in those 4 tenets, did you hear the word hot dog?
I did not, no.
Did you hear the word Italian beef?
I did not.
Did you hear the word Polish sausage?
I mean, I was thinking it, but no, I didn't hear it.
Did you hear all-you-can-eat mozzarella sticks?
No, I did not.
There it is. Listen, it's not part of the program. It became a production error that they left it on the screen. I fired them because it was distracting. It led to conversations just like this. Great. We spent a minute and a half talking about hot dogs instead of getting into the theme tonight, which is the power of why. You're suffering because of that. The community is suffering because of that. Lord knows how many small business owners are, whose lives could be, upended by not hearing what we would have said in those 90 seconds.
Make a valid point.
Okay, so let's continue. The power of why. Now, the car dealership has been exploding since you started here at the program.
That's right. Never been better.
Wonderful.
Except for those 2 weeks. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so. Tell me, let's start here. Joe, why did you start a car dealership?
My uncle ran a car dealership, ran it into the ground, but I figured I could do a bit better. I realized you don't have to know that much about cars. You just got to be able to sell them.
Phil Z, beautiful little message here. Why do birds suddenly appear every time that you're near? Thank you so much, Phil. Really, really gorgeous thing to say, and I really appreciate your energy and presence tonight. Namaste to Phil. Any response to that, Joe?
I assume you got some breadcrumbs or something.
Oh, that's a good practical man. Practical entrepreneur. You gotta be, huh? You gotta be these days.
Yeah, you gotta be. You gotta think quick on your feet.
And why do you think that is? What happens to business owners that don't do that?
Around here, they get mugged.
Mugged. So you're at 66 in Pulaski?
Yeah.
Yeah.
South side.
Yeah. So you're so if you're not on your toes, if you're not thinking practical, you can find yourself, getting in a wrestle, an old-fashioned wrestle for your wallet.
Yeah, I mean, you'll probably get it anyway, but you less of a percentage. So a couple less times a month, you're losing your wallet.
Mm-hmm. And write to me, Leslie Tanner, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Send me a letter. Send me a postcard. Send me a package. I love getting stuff from you guys. This gold chain and this ring on my finger has all been a Mary Lou, RJ, and Borealis Black. Beautiful gifts that I've received in my post office box. Please send me anything. I'd love to open it up on air. Namaste to you. Now, Joe, what is it about 66 in Pulaski? Why is it that way down there? Why is it a little tense down there, huh?
None of the Polish, there used to be more Polish restaurants, like the buffets.
Uh-huh.
They all closed up. I guess they weren't making money.
Mm-hmm.
That's my explanation.
So there's not
the Sox are kind of doing like shit. Our teams suck. That's got to be part of it too, right?
Yeah, no halushki, no pierogies, and now everybody's just at each other's throats, huh?
I mean, it makes it crazy. It makes people go out of their head.
Yeah. They need the carbs. They need the cabbage.
That's right. We need some glumpies.
They need the sausage, and if without it, it's tearing the community apart. Somebody should tell the mayor about that, huh?
And they're not ever gonna do shit.
That's true. That's true.
They say we're gonna build a Polish buffet for the community, and they bill it, and then they halfway through it they're gonna be like, oh no, sorry, we gotta tear it down again and get my cousin in here to rebuild it and do that twice over. You know how it is.
Now, with have you ever considered opening a Polish buffet?
I should.
You could become
like, I mean,
if
maybe...
it's that dire of a social need, you could become the AOC of Polish buffets. You could just be a real sexy little firebrand about why these communities, under-resourced communities, need Polish buffets.
That's a brilliant freaking idea. I think, does that count as charity? Can I take that? Can I use that as a tax loophole?
Oh yeah, definitely, big time. Big time.
I'm down.
I think so. I think what do you physically look like? How are you sexy?
I'm pretty fat.
Okay, but you seem like that fat, kind of tuck your polo shirt in, under your belly, kind of guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's either tuck my polo shirt in or I got my Blackhawks jersey, got to get the XXXL.
Yeah.
Then it looks pretty loose, a little bit thinner.
Okay, and you got a mustache? Do you got any sort of facial hair going on?
I had a mustache. I shaved it off recently. I shaved it off in the summer,
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
it's been pretty hot.
What I think is, I think you're perfectly poised to become a sort of next AOC situation. Her big break was that sexy little dance video from her college days. That was like, yeah, she was talking all this leftist bullshit, but then also we got to see, she's got massive jugs and she did a little dance on a rooftop, and that really hit a monkey button in people's brains. They said, yes, mother, she will provide. And so what I think with you, if you really wanted to turn this around and kind of fill a similar role, politically, socially speaking, maybe a little dance. Do you do a little dance?
Once in a while, you get a family function.
Yeah, like a wedding or something.
Well, when there were Polish buffets, they had the polka on Saturdays. So, to have a few drinks.
Yeah.
Do a little dance in there for the old ladies.
Is it, you get up, you make sure you get up for the electric slide or something like that?
I mean, well, at a wedding, definitely. Absolutely.
What I'm
you gotta
imagining,
raise the roof, you gotta do the electric slide.
If I was running campaign management for you, which I won't, but you take this idea if you'd like it. If I was running campaign management for you, I was running your social media, I would do a leak of a video, AOC style, looking hot, looking sexy, looking fun and flirty, having fun with your guard down. But instead of a rooftop at a young nubile college age, what I'm imagining is maybe a middle-aged, extremely obese Polish man with a mustache doing the electric slide with some old ladies at a wedding, getting loaded.
Oh,
and
should
then
I grow my mustache back?
You launch your platform. Of why the inner city, these communities need Polish buffets. They don't need goddamn traveling health clinics. They don't need a boys and girls club. They need all you can eat halushki for a reasonable price.
I mean, it feeds the city. It's like we want to go to some fucking yuppie place. When I go to Star Polska, where it's like $25 for some fucking schnitzel. Mm-hmm. No, you come in there, you fill your ass up, you take some to go for $13.
You call it a day.
That'll solve poverty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think. I think that's honestly, I think the power of why has delivered us once again to a beautiful place that we would not have found. We pushed ourselves tonight, Joe. We started with a plug for a car dealership that, yes, is exploding, but I have a question of what's next and why. And once we pulled that thread, we arrived here. I think you're going to play a very important role in the world as it is forming, Joe.
I think you hit the nail on the head. I am totally going to run with this idea. I see somebody boosting one of my freaking cars outside, so I got to go chase them up. But namaste, Leslie, and have a good night.
Namaste, Joe. You have yourself a great night. Good to speak to you. Good luck with the Star Polska. He knows what he's talking about. You guys saw the video? You guys know what I'm talking about? You could see in that video, you could see that sort of siren sexual energy that she had at that moment and used to her advantage, to her credit. But you could also see the sort of like kind of vindictive HR control freak in her eyes at that moment too. You could see it coming down the road. Heartlight Women, you didn't see the video, or you disagree that this was the content present in it? Namaste, 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Borealis Blake, good to see you. Good to see you in chat. Heartlight Women, if you probably look up AOC and dance on YouTube or on Twitter or something, it'll probably show up. It was leaked or uncovered by a news agency. It was absolutely put out by her campaign. And you can't take it away from her. She looks great in it, but you can also see the demonic HR energy in her eyes at that point even. All actors, all of them. They're theater kids. You mean politicians? They really are all theater kids. And supporting them is a form of fandom. Nor should you, Flying Beta, ultimately. They're the biggest losers on Earth. Biggest losers on Earth. Politics is a graveyard. I ushered Joe into politics, but just because I know that's where he's going. I know that's where his story is leading, and I wish it wasn't, but not all of us can be winners, None of us at the end will ever be winners, but on the way, we can reach for that two-tub lifestyle that we speak about so frequently here. Seven 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Beautiful night we're having. I am a veteran. Politics will always hurt, says Doc Savage. It's good to have you. Good to have you. Another veteran in the community. Is there other veteran around? Where are you on the sort of prepper spectrum? Where are you on the sort of Timothy McVeigh spectrum, Doc Savage? Yeah, Flying Beta, call it. Yeah, is 7 around? Yeah, are you off grid? Are you ready to go off grid? You got a go bag, a gun, couple magazines, some MREs, flashlight, crankable battery, moisture wicking socks, sleeping bag, flame retardant blanket, what's up, Orc? Namaste to you. Namaste to Orc. I got some shelf-stable food stuff and seeds. Okay, so you're like a benevolent prepper. Benevolent, I would say. Like if Johnny Appleseed was ready to kill. Johnny Appleseed, you know, had a knife just long enough. (708-240-8953). 708-240-8953. You know, tonight's been a beautiful night. One change that we've made over the community devoted light, I'll take this moment to speak on this. We've made a change over the community of devoted light. Many of you have joined the $25 a month tier to receive that tape that's going to be going out by the end of this month for the Growth to Nowhere promotion last month. This hunger for these VHS tapes that I'll be sending out, physical VHS tapes, this hunger for these tapes, you know, caught me by surprise. It caught me by surprise. I looked at a group of people that they're looking at me like baby birds, mouths open, ready for the program, the real nuts and bolts of the program. So if you guys were considering becoming members of the community of devoted light, and if you were considering of joining at that $25 a month tier, let it be known, in lieu of the art prints that will be going out to the people that were part of it before June. However, going forward, I will no longer be no longer be sending these prints. I will be sending you tapes. Every 3 months, you will receive a VHS tape from me, full of explorations materials. A better deal I cannot imagine. A better investment opportunity my mind cannot conceive of. So if you are considering joining the $25 a month tier of the community of devoted light, let it be known that every 3 months you will be receiving a VHS tape from me. Explorations full of materials, life-changing materials. The program itself in physical form delivered to you. Beautiful work. And a guided meditation on that bitch. I got this thing recently. Because of the growth last month, the Growth to Nowhere last month, this boosts the signals. This is what allows me to, it's going to allow me to duplicate tapes onto 4 VCRs at once. Of course, Doc. Namaste. Of course. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
You're saying you're sending out 3 tapes a month.
No, I'm sending out 1 tape every 3 months.
Why are you sending out 3 tapes a month? That seems like it's overkill.
Yeah, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing that.
So you're doing relax, question. What are you doing? You're doing 4 a month now?
No, I'm doing one tape every 3 months for those that are a part of that tier. 1 tape every 3 months.
Why are they crying? They have to cry in order to get these tapes?
No, I mean, you can if you want. There's not like a rule about crying. You don't have to cry. Why? Do you want to cry?
No, because you said that they have to have tears. They have to be a part of that tier.
No, tier is in like the level of investment in the community of devoted light. There are some multiple tiers with multiple rewards.
So is that like the layers of your change or where you got around your neck now? Those like tiered fucking.
Did you hit your head? Are you huffing shit right now?
I'm so out of this world. You have no idea.
Are you high or are you do like a traumatic brain injury? Or you just kind of have a good old, or you just kind of retarded?
TBI, TMI.
Traumatic brain injury? Okay, how'd you hit your head? Take us into that.
No, why don't you tell me what you're doing over there, man?
I'm on a fucking screen right now, dude. You tell me how'd you hit your head?
Bro, why are you coming at me this way? I'm injured.
I don't give a shit. You a baby?
Yeah, I got injured as a baby. Thanks for asking.
You're not a baby.
You're a baby.
You're not a baby.
Big baby.
Why are you like this? And as soon as I ask the question, look, you see the power of that question? As soon as I ask, obviously a sort of, this person is touched. This person is not doing well. And as soon as I invoked the power of the question, why? God damn it! Well, that's right when they hung up. The question was too powerful for such a small, damaged mind. As in that last caller. Hopefully they're somewhere safe and they're not alone. Sociopathogen. Affirmation for the ladies. Girls, let the wind in your hair and the wind in your sails. The life is an oyster story of so much magnificence. Let's do one more. Sprinting through the fields, and the grass is so painful. Your legs are so weak and fragile. The grass is slicing you up. I'm going to do one more. The grass, as you run through the field, the grass is so sharp, so painful. You don't even know what to do. You're painful, your fragile little shit's getting fucked up. Namaste. Well, guys, namaste. Beautiful communal vision from Echo Lightwave Unspeakable. Why do you have chot donk phobia, Leslie? What? It's something I don't know what that means. But goddamn it, if it isn't time to play some jazz, to enjoy some vibratory expressions on the Jazz Express. Toot toot, everybody. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Echo Lightweight, for triggering this Jazz Express. Thank you. And what a beautiful little moment to reflect on tonight's question, the power of the question, why? Namaste to you. And we've seen the power be wielded. We've seen the power be wielded back and forth, to and fro. Namaste to you. We're just getting started on this nasty bitch, though, guys. If you find yourself uncomfortable, buckle up. This is for you. Yeah, you can feel that. It's okay to feel it. Whether it feels good or bad, just keep feeling it. Keep following it. Keep seeing where that goes. Namaste. But you see, sometimes when you feel something that feels bad right away, don't look away. You know, in this modern world of ours, we might feel a little taste of something a little bitter, feel a little something uncomfortable, feel something maybe that's outright painful to do. And what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, is that is the path. That is the path to nowhere that we've been looking for the entire time. The path to nowhere, to become nothing and no one, moving through a place that is pointless. Namaste. You do not find that by seeking out things that feel good. So in a way, those of you that are burdened by this Jazz Express, when you hear that toot toot come through the train and you hate it, you have a leg up. You are well on your way, rather than imagine somebody sitting there tip-tapping their toes being like, ooh, I love this. Yeah, well, they get to enjoy it. Well, it actually, they're working backwards in the program because they shouldn't like it. They should actually hate it. And you, if you hate it, then you're doing very good. And you are unlocking that which, the ultimate power within. Namaste. Now, guys, I make no promises, because there's nothing to promise. All I offer you is this vibration tonight. All I offer you is my vibration, my vibrational devotional of this energy of my mind's eye. Namaste. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Namaste. Oh, namaste. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I really appreciate the opportunity to share that with you all. And again, if you didn't enjoy that, then that was for you. That was for you. I don't play jazz for people to enjoy it. If I did that, I'd go play jazz. Instead, I get you here, offer you the tools by which to transform your life, and then I give you that. Then is when I give you the toot toots, the toot toots and the skibbity beeps, and that's what happens, and it will continue to happen. Namaste. Beautiful night, guys. Guys, we had a beautiful night tonight. We did, didn't we? We had a beautiful goddamn night tonight. And I told you at the beginning, it came in hot. I told you at the beginning this wasn't going to be a walk through the park. This wasn't going to be an easy night. And I expected many of you to bail, to quit, hit the road, to say, Leslie, this is too difficult for me. Leslie, I'm not ready for this. Panzerclock, Flying Vita, Galactic Feline, Cinematic, Borealis, you guys have been here. You knew what was being demanded of you, and you said, bring it on, Leslie. I'm ready for the tough stuff. I'm ready to understand more deeply the power of the question, why? 3 letters, 1 word. Namaste. Beautiful night we had together. And you know, we'll get back into this question on another night. Lord knows there's plenty to get into. Lord knows there's plenty to get into. Goliath resubbing. Goliath at the official year mark. Guys, can we say congratulations to Goliath for 12 months as a formal member of the program? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. M. Nucci, namaste to you. Also, give it up to Goliath. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of what you've been able to accomplish with us, Goliath. Namaste to you and blessings to you. Beautiful night we had together, guys. Great work. Now, you know, normally at this point, I say, you know, look out for Saturday. I'm not going to say either way. Maybe a Saturday
Being
stream.
poor is bad.
Yeah, that's just straight up true. Being poor is bad. If you're poor, that's bad. If you're not poor, that's good. What a brave thing for me to say. Thank you so much, Sociopathogen. Now, I know we'll say, yeah, check out, we'll see on Saturday, all right? My plan right now, my intention right now is to do Saturday. Sometimes I use the weekends to catch up with work for the community of Devoted Light, a video, a postcard, what have yous, or to prepare for the stream. Maybe it needs some production work behind the scenes. You know, there's various, irons in the fire over here that are, they're constantly needing attention. So we'll see. My plan right now, though, is to do a full-fledged exploration this Saturday. Well, we'll see. Join the Discord to stay abreast. Follow me on Twitter. Follow the TikTok, the Instagram. Catch the clips. Maybe you made it on one. Namaste. Follow the YouTube. We're going to be putting more highlight videos coming up here. Well, guys, namaste. Beautiful evening tonight. Beautiful evening tonight. I want to see who's let's go. Who's up? Who's on? Oh, let's go. I know what we're going to do. Let's go take this vibe, guys. Namaste. It was absolutely wonderful to be with you tonight. Let's take this vibe over to, let's see here. Luke Man's just getting started. It's been a while since we raided Luke. Let's take this vibe. Is everything now, usually everything now is wrapping up right now. Are they wrapping up? Let's see. Oh no, they're going. Okay, let's do everything now. Usually they're wrapping up right at this time. Normally we end at the very a couple times we've raided each other at the same time. But anyway, guys, follow the Discord, follow Twitter. I'll keep you abreast on Saturday. I'm shooting for Saturday. We'll see. I'll have a better idea Saturday as it leads up to it. Either way, though, I can't wait to be with you again. This is a beautiful stream. It was wonderful to be with each and every single one of you. Hassan, great to see you. Heartlight Woman, namaste to you. Everybody drop this hot dog bullshit post-haste or else I'm going to make the punishments worse. But let's go take this energy of light, of warmth. Our presence is very much needed at the Everything Now show. So let's take this on over there and let them know that real namaste energy, that welcome to the next level kind of energy. Let them know what is possible with the program at the Everything Now show. Beautiful to be with you. Namaste, guys. It's really fantastic. I love you all. I do. I know that sounds like a lot. I do. I can't help it. Namaste to you guys. We'll see you guys very soon. Blessings and namaste. YouTube, though, you guys are the real deal. These pussies on Twitch don't know anything. I can't wait to get you guys functionality as soon as YouTube stops fucking me in my ass with the super chats or whatever the fuck else. I just need the functionality. But thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you guys.